Did you know there are more stars in our galaxy than grains of sand on all the beaches on Earth? But even with so many stars and planets around them, we still haven't found any signs of aliens. So why is that? Are we really alone in the universe, or could something else be going on? In today's video, we're going to explore why we haven't found alien life yet, what it would mean if we did, and some surprising ideas about why the universe seems so quiet. By the end of this video, you'll have a new way of thinking about one of the greatest mysteries of all time. Are we truly alone, or is there something, or someone, out there waiting to be discovered? Let's start by understanding why finding aliens is such a big deal. The universe is enormous. There are billions of stars just in our galaxy, and most of them have planets. With so many places to look, it seems logical to think that there should be other forms of life out there. But despite our efforts, we haven't found any. Scientists have been searching for signs of life for many years. They look for things like radio signals, unusual lights from distant stars, or planets that have the right conditions for life, like water and a nice temperature. But so far, nothing has turned up. One reason could be that space is just too big. Even if there are aliens sending signals, they might be so far away that those signals haven't reached us yet. Another possibility is that we're looking in the wrong way. Aliens might communicate in ways we don't understand or haven't discovered yet. Maybe they use technology we can't detect with our current tools. So while the search continues, these challenges remind us just how vast and mysterious the universe really is. Next, let's talk about something called the Fermi Paradox. This paradox comes from a scientist named Enrico Fermi, who asked, if the universe is so big and life should be common, then where is everybody? In other words, if there are so many planets out there, why don't we see any signs of other civilizations? There are a few possible answers to this paradox. One idea is that advanced civilizations are very rare. Maybe intelligent life is much harder to develop than we think, and Earth is one of the few places where it happened. Another idea is that advanced civilizations might destroy themselves before they get the chance to explore the universe. This could happen through war, environmental collapse, or other disasters. If this is true, it would explain why we haven't found any other civilizations. They might not have survived long enough to be found. Some also think that maybe aliens are deliberately avoiding us. They might be watching us without revealing themselves, possibly because they don't want to interfere with our development. This idea, while fascinating, also makes us wonder why they would choose to hide from us. Now, let's explore another theory called the Great Filter. This idea suggests that there is a step in the development of life that is extremely hard to overcome. This step could be somewhere in our past, meaning that life on Earth is very special and rare. If that's the case, then we might be one of the only civilizations to have made it this far. On the other hand, the Great Filter could be ahead of us. This would mean that there are still huge challenges we haven't faced yet, challenges that might prevent us from advancing much further. If that's true, it's a bit worrying, because it means that becoming a spacefaring civilization might be harder than we think. Despite these possibilities, there's also reason to be hopeful. If life is so rare, then what we have here on Earth is truly unique and worth protecting. It makes our existence even more valuable and special. So, will we ever find alien life? The truth is, we don't know for sure. Some scientists are optimistic and believe it's just a matter of time before we discover something, perhaps in our own solar system. We might find simple life forms like bacteria on Mars or in the oceans of Europa, one of Jupiter's moons. There's even a chance that with new, more powerful telescopes, we could detect signs of life on distant planets. However, if we never find anything, it would change how we understand life and our place in the universe. It would suggest that life on Earth is even more special than we ever imagined. But if we do find even the smallest trace of life, like microbes on another planet, it could mean that the universe is full of life, just waiting to be discovered. Before we finish, let's think about another possibility. What if alien life exists, but in a form we can't recognize? Most of our search for life has been based on what we know, life forms that need water and a certain temperature range. But what if alien life is based on something completely different? Maybe it doesn't need water, or it lives in environments we would consider too extreme. For example, there could be life forms that exist in the atmosphere of gas giants like Jupiter, or in the extreme pressure and heat of a planet's core. There might even be life forms made of entirely different materials than the ones we're familiar with. This idea opens up a whole new range of possibilities for where and how life could exist in the universe.